etc. We have models too, and which in initial conditions of these models. So we predict the forecast. We give the weather forecast or predict the weather. So these are the several weather systems that are there. Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea, the cyclones are formed. We have the mid-level systems in here, and we have the western disturbances. This is the mid-tropospheric circulation. So there are different forecasting techniques based on my climatology persistence. So how much is the persistence of the weather likely to happen over that region? Climatology, then empirical techniques, then statistical techniques, then analog techniques, dynamic techniques. So many techniques are available. Mainly it is based on climatology, persistence, and the present weather conditions. For this, we have an NWP guidance. NWP guidance is numerical weather prediction model. That is the latest technology being used. All these observations, whatever they are being used as initial conditions. Means they are being integrated into the mechanism techniques that mechanism that is used in the NWP numerical weather prediction models. Like they have a different equations, like equation of motion in 3 directions. Um, X, Y, Z, and we have a hypsometric equation in Z direction. Then we have a continuity equation. Then we have a thermodynamic equation. Then we have a surface pressure equation. So all these equations take this data, use this data, and they are modified with the perturbed observations. Means there are some schemes available in the numerical weather models. That schemes will perturb this initial conditions depending on the region, depending on the schemes that we have used, or the radiation schemes are there, cloud schemes are there, convection schemes are there, ocean part schemes are there, atmosphere different level schemes are there, surface level is there, boundary layer schemes are there. So all this will perturb that initial condition, and finally we get some result in the same observations like pressure, temperature, humidity, wind speed, wind direction. From that we can again derive the parameters for the thunderstorm or clouds, etc., which finally we can arrive at the forecasting. And there is a person, duty officer, sitting in our office 24/7 who can even modify the model prediction, because model accuracy is only up to 60 to 70%. He has to intervene in it in order to give a very accurate forecast. So there are different ranges of forecasting, like nowcast, short range, medium range, extended range, long range, seasonal climate forecast. Nowcast means it's location specific, up to 3 hours. Short range means up to 2 to 3 days. Medium range means 3 to 10 days. Extended range means up to 1 month. Long range means it's the monsoon seasonal things. And for this we give forecast early warnings also. So there are different types of models we are using by different names they are. This is a WRF model used for short range. GFS means global forecasting model. ERF means extended range. WRF means a short range weather forecasting. GRF means it is a global conditions are used. It has have any limitations of the parameters. But WRF means its initial conditions are coming from the global model. They are cut off. It is a square type or some oval shape depending on that. And model initial conditions come from the global model to the regional model. Extended range means it is a climate model which is run on large scale, like 4 weeks we get the information, like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 1, week 2 have accuracy more, week 3, week 4 reduces the accuracy. So this information is disseminated in the form of we use the websites. We have a website like imdhyderabad.gov.in, and we have another national website, mosam.gov.in. Then emails are there. Then we have different WhatsApp groups, and we have two emails to higher officials are alerted in different social medias, etc. Awareness workshops, etc. are also conducted to bring the information to the public that this type of information is available in particular websites, and so they can use it for different types of whatever the user needs. User needs are also specified like aviation, certain types of information are given. That reports are also generated and given. So for GHMC, like city forecasts are also given. I will explain briefly. So these are the bulletins, monthly, weekly, daily. Climate summaries are also prepared, and all these are given to the public. So all these observations are involved, and early morning briefing is given. Decision maker finally will be the forecaster, that is he sitting in the duty officer seat. Then action is taken to mitigate this information. So these are the model products available in a short range, medium range, seasonal range. So if you go into our site mosam.imd.gov.in, you can click on this short range, extended range, medium range. So you get all this information. You can go through this. And we have a probability forecast also, like how much is the probability of this range of rainfall to occur over this Telangana region. This range of rainfall greater than 2.5 mm rainfall to occur in this 15.6 mm millimeter per day. More than 6 centimeters means it is a heavy rainfall. More than 12 means it is very heavy rainfall. More than 20 means it is a extremely heavy rainfall. So what is the probability of rainfall to occur over that particular place is also given in the picture format, or the number table form is also available. Depending on that, which will be useful to give us the forecast of that particular area. Probability is more than 50%, we consider. So this is the flood warnings for the river basins or catchments also we are giving for Krishna and Godavari, and we are disseminating this information to Central Water Commission, and we have a collaboration with Central Water Commission also, and the reservoir levels etc. are also cautioned. So this is the heat wave warnings we are giving, like 4 5 days before itself, which part and which district is likely to have the heat waves. Uh, then this is the thunderstorm warnings also being issued every day. We have a space for nowcast, and the city nowcast is also issued. And this is the fog forecast is also for northern sector of India. Fog is the main thing during from December to March, where visibility even comes to 0 kilometers sometimes. So in that case, fog forecasting is also given. These are the statistics from the platform. And we have a cold wave warning also for the northern district generally. In the southern districts, we have only the heat wave, but in the northern districts or the northwestern part or northeastern part, cold wave also has a major role. So all these types of forecast warnings are given. And this is the city specific forecast. City specific forecasts are also given for major cities, and Hyderabad also we have a collaboration with the GHMC authorities to give the heavy rainfall warning or the temperatures etc. So this is how the city works, and we have these portals available in our website. So Hyderabad, Nizamabad, Ramagundam, uh, nearly 12 to 13 cities are the um, districts, and now we have put also for each district one place the city forecast is available for coming 5 days, how the temperature likely to be, whether the weather, rainfall, thunderstorm, etc. is all given. Then we also give Gramin Krishi Mausam Seva, that is the weather for agriculture, which has a major role in our economy. And uh, this is the information which is given in the district level, and now we are going for the mandal level too. So that all this main aim is to reach the farmer. Forecast should reach the farmer and decide whether he has to, what type of measures he has to take to plow or to seed or to cut his crop or store his uh, crop etc. And different levels of forecast are also issued to them, and we have weekly meetings with them, so that even a farmer or the KVKs like machine and kendras etc., we educate them how to use our forecast etc. And we have an impact based forecast where we should forecast is given, and when there is heavy rainfall over the city or the district, what is the impact likely to be, and what is the action plan that a municipal corporation has to take, or what are the reserved forces, NDRF or SDRF, Pacific. All this is been given in 3 columns for 2 days as an advisory. On second day, we are giving it as an alert, and warnings are given for every 3 hours. So ultimately, cyclone is a major task. 6-7 days before, the nodal agency at national level will be able to give the forecast, and this is IMD is a major nodal agency at national level, and this is being monitored 24/7 North Indian ocean, and management is accordingly managing the activities that has to be taken place when the cyclone is approaching the coast. So this is what activities taking place in our IMD on the whole. Whenever you have a chance of this after this lockdown period, guys, if you're coming over to our office, I will show you very lively. Any questions? I am ready to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the wonderful tour to Indian Meteorological Department and different equipments and techniques used for weather forecasting in day-to-day life, types of clouds and rain formations, and what are the sources we are getting from the Indian Meteorological Department and the importance of weather for the farmers. Thank you, ma'am. Students
Hope this session will be useful.
and faculty, if you have any queries, you can ask now, or you can chat.
Anyone have any questions? I am ready to answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, if you have any queries or faculties, you can unmute your mic and ask the queries. And one more thing, if you want to type your queries, you can chat it on in the chat box as well. Students and faculties, if you have any queries, please feel free to ask. Your mic. Request participants to ask one by one. Please mute one by one and
Any questions? I'm not so this thing. You can feel free to ask any silly question also, no problem. Okay, then everyone is knowing everything. What is the principle of radar? Anyone can answer.
Students, we have a question from ma'am. What is the principle of radar? If anyone can answer it, is well and good.
Electronic prudence.
I think we don't have an answer, please.
Okay. Any more to discuss? I'm ready.
Ma'am, I have a question actually that is basically some of you may know, but I have it in it. That is how the thunder lightnings are formed in the clouds. We can see some thunder lightnings and effects before the rain. How they are formed, what is the result of that?
Actually, thundercloud I showed you. That is a different special class of cloud where we have a different type of clouds, thunder clouds in the atmosphere. When the convection is a very large scale, so instability increases in that. Means the temperature difference increases. from the atmosphere to the cloud environment. When that temperature increases, the humidity holding capacity also increases in that particular area. When the difference between the temperature and humidity, the mechanism of convection also increases. This heating effect increases. So there is a change in the heating effect that causes clouds in that particular area. When the clouds are formed, cloud means it is not a single entity. It is an ensemble of different types of clouds of different sizes. So there is a mechanism happening between cloud to cloud to ground, or within the cloud. So when the mechanisms are happening, there is a charge present in the cloud, like positive charge, negative charge at the upper end. So when these charges are interacting with each other, electrical system is produced within the cloud. When a cloud to cloud is hit together, again a positive or negative charge are hitting together from cloud to cloud. That means there is an interaction of the cloud particles or the air that is there in between cloud to cloud. So again there is the lightning mechanism happening from cloud to cloud. Another dangerous thing which you are observing is cloud to ground. When the electricity that is there in the cloud hits the ground, so there is a different polarization. So what happens, that positive charge and negative charge, or negative charge to positive charge, it's there is a lightning effect happening, and that cloud to ground process of lightning is damaging or causing the thunderbolt over that area. The intensity of the electricity present during that time gives the largest thunderbolt effect over that area, and that is why that area is almost burned, and that is a major disruption happening during the even when the clouds are more matured, what happens is there will be downpour of rain, depending on the region, snowfall, etc. But when it rushes down as downdraft, within that we have gusty winds of 100 to 150 kilometers per hour, or 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. In this ranges depending on the intensity of the cloud. So when it gushes out, these gusty winds damage the within 2 to 3 minutes that area wherever it is present, the damages occur. So this is the mechanism of the thunder cloud.
Students and faculty, if you have any queries, please type in the chat box or you can unmute your mic and ask your queries.
Hello? Any more? I'm ready to answer. Even computers, people can come up with projects. We have in radar how it is used. We can come up like artificial intelligence, etc. They are the new techniques that are being used these days. Even this atmospheric field. Okay, then if you are not having any question,
If you have any queries, then please post it in the chat box and unmute your mic and ask.
Good afternoon, madam.
good afternoon.
This is Venkatrama from ACA department, madam.
Yes, sir.
So I am from Chautupal. Do you know Chautupal region, madam?
No, I don't. Which part of
Guntur constituency. It is belongs to Guntur constituency, madam.
which part of Hyderabad or Telangana?
Hyderabad only, madam.
Oh, okay.
Chautupal is nearby Hyderabad, just 25 kilometers. Very near.
Okay. South, eh?
Madam,
It is south part of Hyderabad or north part of Hyderabad?
south part, madam.
Okay.
So compared to another constituency, my constituency has very low rainfall, madam. Is there any
Okay.
geographical problem or is there any reason, madam?
Which district it comes? Hyderabad or Rangareddy?
Nalgonda, madam. Nalgonda.
Nalgonda, part of Nalgonda has some rainfalls, but
Yes, madam. That is
some
more.
region is a rain shadow region. So whenever the thunderclouds move, it moves in the other direction towards the Guntur sector. So that part may not get rainfall compared to the southern Nalgonda region. So that's why probably area comes to that region. There will be some less amounts of rainfall compared to the other region.
Very less for rainfall, madam. It will be noted by your department, I think so. Mariguda, do you know Mariguda, madam? Mariguda region?
I don't know, sir. Actually, AWS are there, state government. We are seeing that.
Thank you, madam.
15 minutes per sir.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Tell me, sir.
Any other queries from students? Any of the faculty can give your feedback on the session. Faculty or students, feel free to give your feedback or ask you have any queries or doubts regarding the weather forecasting.
Okay, everyone is doing so many things. So I'll call by name. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
I have so many names in front of me. If you're not answering, I'll tell that you're not. Randomly, I will pick. Sai Kumar. Please, Sai.
Mr. Sai Kumar, please unmute your mic and answer to the question.
You can ask. So,
Have any questions you can
what
ask
do you
me now.
understand by forecasting? Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. So far, we used to have only the information of the forecasting, whether the rains will be there, but the background work, how it works, and how we will be getting the information was wonderfully explained by you, ma'am. Thank you for that. Now, here I call upon Dr. Subhash Chandra Bose, Head of the Department Civil Engineering, to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everybody. I deem it is a great pleasure and privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, I thank our respected Vice Chairman, Sri Malga Kumaraya Garu, for initiating this virtual tour. And also I express my heartful thanks to our Vice Principal Dr. K. Nagandoji Madam for arrangement of the virtual tour in IMD Hyderabad. We are grateful to Dr. K. Nagaratra Madam, scientist of IMD Hyderabad, for delivering this wonderful live session about instrumentation and weather forecasting. Finally, I owe special thanks to our department faculty members, Mr. Kranti, Magesh, Anil Kumar, Tukkaya, and other faculty members for this valuable contribution to arranging this virtual tour. I thank all the head of the departments, faculty member, and students of Pallavi Engineering College and students of various Pallavi group of schools, those who attend the virtual tour. Once again, I thank all for your attention. Thank you.
With your permission, Nagajyoti ma'am, can we sign off?
There, online.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your wonderful session.
Thank you very
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for participating in the session. And you can have the feedback link and